everyone. Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit the like button. A woman has been arrested for killing a friend who she suspected. The deceased is the woman that was killed, and it was gathered that three suspects in connection with the brutal murder of the 22 years old student of Egerton University in Njoro, Kenya. Eunice, who is the name of this particular lady you can actually see there, her lifeless body was found dumped in a river in Njoro, that's in Kenya. And it was gathered that an autopsy was carried out to ascertain what happened to her. And it was revealed that she was strangled to death before being dumped in the river. And her mother was planned and executed by her two close friends and fellow students at the university where she attended. They both attended the university, the three of them, they were close friends. And it said that it all began when Diana, that's her friend, suspected that the lady she killed, that's the Njeri, was having an affair with her own husband, Eric Mutuma. And a day before they killed their friend, Diana and Tama, that's the other two friends, had left for a funeral in Nakuru, leaving behind the deceased with Diana's husband. That is the girl that passed away that they killed now. The other two friends had to travel for a funeral, but they decided to leave behind the other friend that they just killed and her husband, that's the Diana's husband, whom she was now saying that her friend was having an affair with. They had to leave both of them behind. It is after then they now returned late at night and they suspected that they were both having an affair together. And it was said that a confrontation and bitter exchange of words then transpired, because when they came back, they felt that her husband, that's Diana's husband, and her friend Njeri were having an affair. And so the following day, the deceased now called Diana and Tama to settle the matter, and it was at that time that she was seen alive. That was the last time, because the friend she felt that something was wrong and let them all make peace because they are all friends together. That was the last time anybody could hear from Njeri, the late lady. Forensic analysis by the homicide branch placed Diana at the scene, confirming that in the hours of the very day when they killed her, that she was at the exact spot where the deceased body was found, because they had to carry out the forensic analysis, and it indicated there were certain things that brought up to show that her friend Diana was actually present at the scene where they found her body, which was in that particular river. Three suspects, that's Diana, Tama, and Eric, have since been placed in custody in connection with the murder. Even her own husband has also been placed in custody. And Diana and Eric, that's the couple, will also face electronic fraud charges after 722 SIM cards and 7 mobile phones were found in their house. That is the couple themselves. And the three will be arraigned in the law court by tomorrow. However, the homicide detectives have cast their net wider for accomplices that also helped in the dumping of this body. So they are not stopping here. They are still going further to find out others that helped to carry out her body and dump it in the river. So you can imagine how some people who will call themselves your friend would end up being the same person that would hurt you or take your life away. It is so sad and really painful to hear something like this. Who knows? Maybe Njeri was not even dating Diana's husband to start with. Probably they were just friends. And come to think of it, it seemed like a planned thing. Diana and her friend Tama had to let Njeri stay back and her own husband. They didn't want her to go along with them for the funeral. So it was a planned thing so that they would come in unexpectedly to see or to catch them red-handed. But when they came, that was when they just suspected that they were having an affair together. That's when they started exchanging words. But it wasn't clear here if the late Njeri was actually having an affair with the husband. But for the husband to also be part of the killing, so could it be that it was three of them, the husband, Tama, and Diana, that planned to kill Njeri? But you can just imagine how some people can be so mean. How would you watch yourself kill someone, kill your fellow human being, and not just your fellow human being, this is your friend? How do you feel? And she was strangled to death. They watched this girl must be screaming for help and pleading with them, but they still went ahead to ensure that she was no longer breathing, which is a very painful and a sad way to kill somebody, because the person will be struggling for her life and then you are still there ensuring that you choke her to death. People need to be very, very careful nowadays, because you can imagine how her friend set her up, because it was just clear that this was a setup between Diana, Tama, her two friends, and even the husband, because the husband is also a suspect right now in her own murder. If he wasn't seen as a suspect, they wouldn't have arrested him. He had a hand in her own death. So they all planned these things together so as to get rid of Njeri. But this is really unfair. This is someone you call your own friend, but at the end of the day, you didn't just betray her, but you took life away from her. How will some people be very mean? This is the lady that passed away. There's a young, beautiful girl who is in the university. A young, beautiful lady like this that someone would see, and then you decide that you don't want her to exist anymore. And in situations like this, you need to have concrete evidence. And even after you found your concrete evidence, you don't take the laws into your hands. You go and report to the appropriate authorities, or you sit her down, sit your husband down, and sit family members down to clear the air with regards to whatever you're suspecting. You can't just suspect someone and then you decide that the best thing for you is to kill that person. If you suspect somebody, fine. Wait until you get your evidence. That is when you know that you are on the right path, or you have every proof to say that this person is having an affair with your husband. So ladies, you can see how painful it is for a woman to find out that her own husband is having an affair. And who knows if it's even true. That is another problem here right now. This will also go down to women, those women that decide that it's people's husband that they want to go after. Some women, some single ladies, that is just what they take pleasure in doing. You can see what it has led this Diana into. It has led Diana to take the life of her own friend without even concrete evidence that Njeri was actually having an affair with her own husband. But thank God that they were caught up, because all evidence pointed back at Diana, Tama, and Eric, her husband. So that's the reason why there's always a necessity for autopsy and this forensic examination, because it will give clear detail of who and who participated in a murder. Right now, they are going to face the court tomorrow. They are going to pass their own judgment on the three of them. Taking the life of this lady was just uncalled for. They didn't come out with any concrete evidence, just suspicion, and that was it. Please, people, be very, very careful, especially women, the way they react when it has to do with their husbands. Be very careful not to jump into conclusions, because you may be accusing the wrong person and you will take actions on the wrong person, which you may end up regretting at the end of the day. When you have some suspicions with regards to your husband having an affair with another person, wait until you get clear evidence. Once you have enough evidence, then you can actually start judging it from there. But at the same time, don't take the laws into your hands if your suspicions are true. You need to be very, very careful. This is why I say, why would you kill anybody for a man or for a woman? I had posted some videos previously where a woman killed some other persons because of her husband. It doesn't make sense. You barely see a man will go and kill his fellow man because of his wife or because of another woman. The least they will do is they can engage in physical fights. That's what you see men do. They may engage in physical fight, but to kill a fellow man because of the woman, you barely see that with men. Men barely go to that extent, but women, they go to that extent. Why? Why do some women decide to take the laws into their hands? The other day, it was a lady who arranged with her own brother to kill the makeup artist that she suspected was having an affair with her own boyfriend. You could see how some ladies could go to any length for a man, but men would not go to any length for you women. The extent a man could go is just to have a physical fight. It's on rare occasions you will hear that a man will kill his fellow man. Rather, the man will kill his own wife or that girlfriend for having an affair with another man. They will not kill that man that they suspect their wives with, even when they catch them red-handed. It's on rare occasions. On some occasions, you would see that the man would murder both his wife and the man once he gets them red-handed in the act. But it's on rare cases. So why do women decide that this is the way they want to act when it has to do with their husbands or their boyfriends? Some is so worse that it's just a guy you're dating, you can kill another lady because of a man you're dating that you're not even sure if he's going to get married to you. Please, women, be very, very careful. If you have to do with your husbands, be sure of what you're saying. And on the other hand, if you come to look at it critically, some of these ladies, you wouldn't even blame them. You will still blame them, but to an extent, face your husband first. Not taking the laws into your hands by killing your husband, no. Face him, confront him with this, and find out from him first. I know some of them would end up lying. Some men will tell you the truth. Some will still lie even after you've caught them red-handed. Then that's where you involve family members. And if you think it's going out of hand, then you report to the authorities when you see that things are getting out of hand. Please, disease from killing any man or any woman for the sake of your spouse. It doesn't make sense at all. At the end of the day, you just end up in jail for the rest of your life. And some of these men you kill these women for would even deny you. They will not want to have anything to do with you after you have killed somebody because of them, because they'll be scared that they are living with a murderer. Maybe they will be the next that you're going to kill. So, women, please, those of you that have made up your mind to fight or kill another lady because of your husband, think twice before you carry out this act. Ask yourself a lot of questions. This man you're going to kill this woman for, what will be your own position after you've killed this other woman when he gets to find out? Do you think your husband would even be happy with you knowing that you've killed another woman because of him? You would end up just losing your husband at the same time. Because which man would be comfortable sleeping with a murderer? He will be scared for his own life, like maybe he will be the next person. You just end up losing everything. So why go to that extent? Please, women, those of you that are involving to act like this or taking the laws into your hands, learn dialogue, how to sit down, iron things out, call the necessary people that needs to be involved to settle issues. Please don't take the laws into your hands. And it's worse when you accuse people falsely. Maybe some of these ladies, they don't have anything to do with your husband, and you engage them in fight. Some people even arrange their friends to go and beat up another lady to death, all because they suspect her with the husband. It's not worth you killing any woman or any man for the sake of your spouse. Please don't take the laws into your hands. If anyone is cheating on you, your spouse, please handle it the appropriate way. Call family members to settle it, and if it's not working, go to the authorities so that you don't take out of anger and kill someone that you are not even meant to kill in the first place. Look at this young lady. May the soul of Njeri rest in perfect peace with the Lord. Right now, her friends and the friend's husband are going to the court tomorrow to actually face their own judgment for this horrible act that they have carried. And also to some ladies that decide that they want to follow single ladies, you can see what happens with some of these women. They are ready to go to any length for their husbands. And if you are very unlucky, you find yourself in a situation like this where you're dating a married man and the wife gets to find out, and if it's a woman who is not ready to even be concerned about what the law would do to her, then you end up knowing that you may end up losing your life. Please, younger ladies, single women, disease from married men. This is what would end up with you if you continue having affair with other people's husbands. Please don't be a party to wrecking another woman's home. No woman is even justified for killing her fellow woman, but at the same time, do not get yourself involved with other women's husbands. That is one of the worst things you should do to yourself as a fellow woman. Remember that you would also get married and you would want your husband to be with you and you alone. Why destroy another woman's home? Why wreck another woman's home? And some married women too that go after married men. Disease from it. Face your own home. Face your own husband. Don't be a party to wrecking another woman's home. If you're not satisfied or okay with your own husband, or he's doing certain things that you no longer want him anymore, sit down with your husband, talk with him, involve family members, go to the length of trying to settle your own home. Meet your church leaders or your various religious leaders, or you go for counseling or meet a therapist. Seek for help the best way you can to mend your marriage. It's better than you getting involved with another woman's husband. It's better than you killing another woman all because of your husband. It's not worth it at all. Killing anybody for any man, it's not worth it. Killing anybody for any woman, it's not worth it. And also married men, you that go after single ladies, disease from it. You just end up destroying home. You just end up forcing these women to commit murder, which is a very wrong thing. Please stick to your wives at home. Married men, stick to your wives. Don't get involved with single women, with single ladies, or even married women, or anybody aside your wife, because you are the cause of the whole problem. At the end of this whole thing, you will still be the same person to be blamed, because if you didn't have any affair, all of this wouldn't have been happening. Please, everybody, it goes both ways. Married men, disease from single ladies. Married women, disease from other women's husbands. Single women, disease from married women. Single women, disease from having affairs with other people's husband. And don't go killing anybody for any man or any woman. It is not worth it at all. Please, this should serve as a lesson to women that are involved in act like this and men that are involved in act like this. Please don't take anybody's life for the sake of any man or any woman. It's not worth it at all. Friends, what do you think about this whole incident that has just happened? Please, however you feel, you can put that down at the comment section. Thank you for coming up today. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Friends, I'm here today to talk about how to start up a new YouTube channel. So for those that are looking to start up a new YouTube channel, probably you've been trying to figure out how to go about it, or you have been trying to see what it entails or what you need to start. That's why I'm here today, to give you the easy way for you to get this done. Not just the easy, but the best method, and also to give you or to talk about the best teacher who will give you all that is required for you to start up your own YouTube channel. This is a teacher. He is really successful with his YouTube, and he has been a teacher for so long now. Teacher is Matt Pa. He's going to give you a step-by-step method on how to start up your own YouTube channel. No stone unturned. Every step of the way, he's going to lead you through it. You have links that you can actually reach out to him and communicate with him directly. That's Matt Pa there. You can see the huge successes he has made in YouTube. You can see his silver, you can see the gold, you can also see his revenue that he's actually making on YouTube, which is very huge. He is going to give you a YouTube step-by-step tube mastery class every step of the way, from the beginning of the opening of the channel to how you can start up and put up your videos. He is leaving no stone unturned, like I said. So for those that are seeking for how to start up their own YouTube channel, this is the easiest and the fastest way for you to have access to this particular teacher who is honest and straightforward, and you will enjoy every bit of the class, and you will have lots of gain. At the end of your class, you will have lots to hold on to and to start up your own YouTube channel. It's going to be like an ABC class, starting from the scratch. So please, for those of you that are interested in starting up your own YouTube channel, Matt Pa, he is the teacher, and you will have direct access to him. I'm dropping the link below, so please, you just click on that link and you will have access to Matt Pa's class. He is going to give you the whole content of YouTube and all that it takes for you to be successful in YouTube, and how to start YouTube from the scratch. Like I said, and I'm going to repeat, he's leaving no stone unturned. And it's so interesting that if you have any kind of complaint, no matter the time you have this complaint or you are confused about anything, you can communicate directly to him and he will give you a response as soon as he gets your question, or as soon as he gets your mail or anything you're trying to confirm from him. He is quick at responding and he will give you the right answers. And even if you go elsewhere to search, you find out that what he is saying is actually true. He wouldn't mislead you. So please, for those of you that want to start your own YouTube channel from the scratch and see how you can be successful on YouTube, please go to this link, click on the link below, so you'll have access to the teacher. That's the teacher there. You can see and see his success. You can go through that and then you click on the link so that you can have direct access to Matt Pa himself. This teacher, you will enjoy and enjoy every bit of the classes that he's going to give to you. So friends, do not forget to click the link below so you have access to Matt Pa's Tube Mastery class, and he will give you the best teaching for YouTube you would really need to start your own channel. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please, for those that have not subscribed, click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you once again. and God bless you all.